Hi children, today we are going to find the height of the chimney in a practical way. So let us see the chimney over there. You can see the chimney. Chimney is nothing but a smoke pipe which is connected to factory. So now that is the chimney. We are going to find the height of that chimney. I am 28.5 meters away from that chimney. This is the distance, 28.5 meters. And now my height is 1.5 meters. So when I look at this chimney, this line, the line which is from my eyes to the chimney parallel to the surface is called horizontal level. What it is called? Horizontal level. And then from here I am looking at the peak of the chimney. I am looking at the top of the chimney. When I look at the top of the chimney, what type of angle is it making? It's making the angle of elevation, right? So let us see how much is the angle of elevation. Here the angle of elevation is 45 degrees. So what is this line called which is drawn from my eyes to the top of the chimney? It's called line of sight. What it is called? Line of sight. So children, it's very clear that I am 28.5 meters away from the chimney. My height is 1.5 meters. This is horizontal level, and the line which is drawn from my eyes to the top of the chimney is called line of sight. And what is the angle of elevation given, beta? 45 degrees. So what is that he is asking in the question then? He is asking us now to find the height of that particular chimney with given data. That's the data, whatever is given, I have given it here. So now let's look at how this problem can be solved and how we can find the chimney height, height of the chimney in a classroom. Children, now what is given here? An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meters away from a chimney. So let us visualize it and let us draw the figure. So this is the ground level and here there is a chimney. Chimney is nothing but the smoke pipe of any factory is called chimney. So this is. Now an observer is standing here. Right. Let us take this observer as AB, chimney as CD. So now this observer, his height is given, his or her whatever it is, height is 1.5 meters. And the distance between the observer and the chimney, what is given? An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meters away. This distance is 28.5. So an observer is standing 28.5 meters away from the chimney, whose height is 1.5, is looking at the top of the chimney. When she observes the top of the chimney, what is the angle of elevation going to be? 45 it seems. Angle of elevation of the chimney from her eyes is 45 degrees given. So now what is he asking then? Find the height of the chimney. So what is the new point that is made here? Let us take it as E. So by understanding the question, we have drawn the diagram. So diagram is the first step. What is the second step that you need to follow? You need to describe this diagram, right? Let us describe. So what is the height of the chimney here, from here to here? This is the height of the chimney. You can label it as CD. So let us present it. Let the height of chimney be, or chimney is equal to what it is? CD. Here you can observe one more thing better. When this is 1.5, this is going to be 1.5 meters. And when this is 28.5, this is also going to be 28.5 meters. Why it is? Because these two are parallel lines. This is horizontal and this is the surface. These two are also parallel. Why they are parallel? Because this chimney is perpendicular to the surface. This person observing is also perpendicular to the surface. So now when you know that this is 1.5, what is that you want then? if you get this side ED, automatically that can be added to 1.5 and given the answer of the height of the chimney. So now let's try to find it. But before that, I am presenting it. Height of observer. Let us see what is the height of the observer. What is the height of the observer here? AB, which is given as 1.5 meters. AB is equal to 1.5 meters. What else you can write? You can also give the distance between the observer and the chimney. So let us write distance between observer and chimney. What it is? Equal to AC is equal to 28.5 meters. This AC is equal to 28.5 meters. So children, we have completed two things. One is drawing the diagram, second one is description. Now let's go for the third one. What is that? Application of trigonometry. So here, where do you find the right angle triangle? Yeah, this is the right angle triangle. BED. In this, E is right angle and the angle, acute angle given as 45 degrees. So in this triangle, do you know any side? Yes, this side is 28.5 and this side, if you know, you will get the answer. Why? Because if you know this side, if you add 1.5 to that side, you will get the height of the chimney. So that, let us name these sides. What is this side with respect to 45? This is going to be opposite side. What is this side? Adjacent side. And what about this longest side in the triangle? Hypotenuse side. So children, in this right angle triangle, we have labeled the sides: opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse side. So now you want opposite side where there is adjacent side given. So first of all, let us present the triangle. In triangle, what is that? BED. What is the triangle? BED. What are the angles that you noticed? Angle E is equal to 90 degrees and angle B is equal to how much, beta? 45 degrees. So what is your plan now? As you want this side, you have this side. As I told you that whatever the ratio of wanted and given is there, that's going to be the ratio we are going to use. So opposite side by adjacent side. So let us take opposite side by adjacent side. Now tell me, what is opposite side of theta by adjacent side of theta? Is nothing but tan theta. So by this, what we understand, that out of 6 ratios, we are going to use tan theta here. Can you use cot theta? Of course you can use cot theta also, but at the time you need to write adjacent side by opposite side. That's nothing but cot theta. So now children, let us substitute the values. Tan theta, how much is theta given here? 45 degrees. Opposite side, what is opposite side? We don't know. What is this? We don't know what is the height of this one. So I will write DE as it is. DE by adjacent side. What is the adjacent side, beta, here? 28.5, it is BE. So first step we will write BE as it is. The next step we will substitute the values. So BE. In the next step, let us know what is tan 45. We have learned in tables, right? In trigonometry. Tan 45 is 1 is equal to DE. We don't know. So I am writing it as it is. BE. Now it's a time to substitute. 28.5. So as a goal is to find this DE, so DE is wanted, so let us cross multiply. DE into 1, DE is equal to 28.5 into 1, 28.5. So what is this DE? DE is 28.5, this is 28.5 meters. So here children, one more thing you need to notice that whenever the angle is 45, whenever the angle is 45 in a right angle triangle, opposite side and adjacent side both will be equal, both will be same. Why will they be equal? So let us look at this one. 1 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. So when we get 1, we'll get 1 when the numerator and denominator is same. That means opposite side and adjacent side both are same. Then only you will get 1. Then it becomes tan 45. So children, what you need to notice and put in your mind that whenever the angle is 45, opposite side and adjacent side will always be equal to each other. So now you got this. Now tell me what is the height of the chimney. Now it's very easy to give the conclusion. So let us conclude the answer. I'm giving it here. The height of chimney. The height of chimney is equal to, what is it? Tell me. DE plus EC. So how much is DE here? 28.5 meters plus EC, this one, 1.5 meters. So totally how much it is? 30 meters. So the height of the chimney is 30 meters. I hope you have understood this problem, children. We'll go for the next problem now. Children, in this problem, a circus artist is climbing a 20 meters long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of vertical pole. So suppose we read this statement. A circus artist is climbing a rope, a 20 meters long rope. I mean, what do we understand? Whenever circus artist, whenever we dream of circus artist, we see a circus artist, dancing on this kind of rope, which is tied to poles. I hope you have seen this, street circus, people. But in the question it is given something. That's the reason I tell, read the complete statement and then go for the diagram. So let us. Here what is given? A circus artist is climbing a 20 meters long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of vertical pole to the ground. It's not of two poles. So here, if I take this as a ground, let us take this as a pole. Right, beta? So when this is a pole, this we can consider to be the pole, and now there is a rope which is tied from top of the pole to the ground, and our circus hero, artist, is climbing this rope. I hope you have understood what's really happening over there, right? So here let us take this pole to be AB and this point where this is tied, the rope is tied as P. So now what is the statement? Once again we'll read. A circus artist is climbing a 20 meters long rope. So the length of the rope is also given. How much this rope length is? 20 meters, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of the vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole. What is he asking us to find? He is asking us to find this height of the pole. He is asking us to find height of the pole. If the angle of the rope and the ground, angle between the rope and the ground. Otherwise we can say angle made by the rope with the ground is how much given? This is given to be 30 degrees. How much it is? 30 degrees. So children, now we understood the diagram, we have drawn it, we will describe in the second step. So let us describe this diagram. So what do you write first? Height of the pole. Let the height of the pole be or is equal to how much? AB is a label. So you don't know it. Sometimes in some textbook you will find it as H. You can take it or you can leave it as the label AB also. So children, now we'll get into the second step called description. Let us describe what is the height of the pole? AB. So let the height of the pole B or pole is equal to AB. And then what is the length of the rope? PB. How much it is? 20 meters. So let us write even that. The length of the rope the length of rope is equal to PB is equal to how much it is? 20 meters. Angle between the rope and the ground, it is 30 degrees. It is seen here. They can understand, one can understand easily. So children will get into applications of trigonometry, which is the third step of the problem. So now in this triangle PAB, here you find this angle A is 90 degrees and the other angle provided is 30 degrees, that is angle P. So let's present it. In triangle PAB, angle A is 90 degrees and angle P is 30 degrees. So now let's name the sides also. When you consider this 30 degrees of angle, with respect to this angle, what this side is going to be? This side is going to be opposite side, this side is adjacent side, and the longest side is nothing but hypotenuse. So dear students, here what is that you need to find? You need to find the opposite side. You need to find the height of the pole. So opposite side is needed. What is provided to you? Hypotenuse is provided. How much it is? 20 meters. So let's now relate both. Opposite side by hypotenuse side. So what is opposite side by hypotenuse side? From the definition of trigonometric ratios, it's nothing but sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse side. So now let's substitute the values. Sine theta, theta is how much beta there? It's 30. Opposite side is AB and hypotenuse side is nothing but PB. AB by PB. In the third step, we are going to substitute the values. What is sine 30 from the table? Sine 30 is 1 by 2. And AB is not known to us. But PB, you have the value of PB. How much it is? 20. So as our goal is to find AB here, so AB into 2 is nothing but 2AB is equal to 20 into 1, 20. So now 2AB is 20. Then what is AB? AB is equal to 20 and this 2 will get into denominator. That is by 2. So 2 tenths. So AB is equal to how much beta? It is 10 meters. So AB is nothing but height of the pole. So he is asking the same. So you conclude the answer as height of the pole is equal to 10 meters. Children, in this problem, a tree breaks due to storm and broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degrees with it. So let me take this to be the ground and there is a tree. I am assuming this as a tree. Due to the storm is nothing but a cyclone, right? Due to the storm, the tree is broken. It is broken in the middle. Say it is broken here and it fallen down here like this. It fallen down. So now let's read the question once again. A tree breaks due to storm, it is broken, and broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground. This is the top of the tree. It touches the ground, making an angle 30 degrees with it. So how much angle this top is making with the ground? 30 degrees. Till this okay. Next statement. The distance between the foot of the tree and the point where the top touches. The distance between the foot of the tree, this is the foot of the tree, and the point where the top is touching, this distance is how much? 8 meters. Then find the height of the tree is a question. Let us draw this now. Let me take this point. It has been broken here. This is the tree and this is a broken part of the tree. So you can even draw if you want. So children, let us now find the height of the tree. Now here in this question, where is the tree? Height of the tree means, is this tree you are talking about? Is this height? No. He is asking the complete height of the tree. Right. How do you get that? This is the trunk of the tree and it is broken here. And this is also the tree which is broken part which is bent down to the ground. So you need to find this and this, and then you need to add both and give him the answer as the height of the tree. This is the figure that we have drawn. Let us name this as A, B, C. So what is the height of the tree beta here? AC plus CB is going to be the height. BC is a remained tree. CA is the broken part of the tree. So children, let us now describe this diagram. Here the tree is broken at point C and its top is touching at A. Let us write that first. Let the tree be broken at C and top is touching at the point A on the ground. Then now second point, the distance between the foot of the tree and the point A is how much? 8 meters. So the distance between A and foot of tree is how much beta here? AB is equal to 4 meters. So now you have described the figure and we will get into applications of trigonometry. So to get into applications of trigonometry, what is a triangle that you found here? A, B, C, and this is right angle at B. So in this right angle triangle, now you can apply trigonometric concepts. So let us first name the sides. When you consider this 30 degrees of angle of elevation, I mean angle between the tree and the ground, so with respect to this angle, what this side is going to be? Opposite side, because it is opposite to the angle. And this side is adjacent side. And what is this side? Hypotenuse, longest side. So you have named all the three sides: opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. What are the sides that you need to find? You need to find this OS, opposite side, and also hypotenuse side. When you find opposite side and hypotenuse side and you add them, you will get the height of the complete tree. So we can't find both at a time. So we will find first this. Opposite side is to be found, adjacent side is given. So what is the ratio that you will take up now? Opposite by adjacent or adjacent by opposite. So now in triangle, what is the triangle beta? ABC. What are the angles? AB is 90 and A is 30. Let us present it. B is 90 degrees and angle A is 30 degrees. So now what is the ratio we are talking about? We are talking about the ratio of opposite side and adjacent side. What is opposite side by adjacent side? Is nothing but tan theta. So now let us substitute tan theta. What is the angle theta here? 30 degrees is equal to opposite side. What is opposite side here? BC. And what is the adjacent side? AB. Of course, AB is 8 meters. In the next step, we will substitute the values. AB. So now let us substitute after this step tan 30. What is tan 30 from the table? It is 1 by root 3 is equal to BC is not known but AB is 8. So BC as it is and AB is 8. So what is that you are going to do now, because you need this BC value. So BC into root 3, BC root 3 is equal to 8. Cross multiplication, BC into root 3, BC root 3, 8 into 1, 8. So what is that you need to find? You need to find the value of this BC. So what is BC going to be? BC is equal to 8 by, this root 3 will go that side, 8 by root 3. So this BC is 8 by root 3. Children, here one more thing. In the question he did not ask, but he may ask. He may ask at what height the tree was broken. The point where the tree is broken, what is the height of that point from the ground? It's nothing but 8 by root 3 meters. He didn't ask you, but if in case he asks, you need to mention it. Right. Now you got this height. What else you need to find? You need to find this hypotenuse also. So let us, I'll present it over here. See, the same triangle it is. Now hypotenuse is wanted. What are the sides already you have? You have opposite side, adjacent side. That means you can work in two ways. You can write it as opposite by hypotenuse, or you can even write it as adjacent by hypotenuse. Which side do you prefer? We'll take adjacent by hypotenuse. Why? Because adjacent is 8 meters and that is 8 by root 3. Calculation will be little easy. So you need to calculate everything. In the examination, you need to save your time and you need to see that you are getting an error-free solution. So we will take this better. Adjacent by hypotenuse. So now adjacent side by hypotenuse. So tell me, what is this ratio adjacent by hypotenuse? Is nothing but cos theta. Now what is theta? Theta 30, and adjacent, what is adjacent side here? AB is equal to 8 meters. First we will write AB and in the next step we will substitute it. By hypotenuse is AC. So cos 60, what is cos 60 beta? Cos 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to AB. AB is 8 by AC. We don't know, we need to get it now. AC. So when you cross multiply, you will get AC into root 3. AC root 3 is equal to 8 into 2 is 16. So finally we get the value AC as 16 by root 3 when this root 3 goes that side. So AC is equal to 16 by root 3. This is hypotenuse is how much? 16 by root 3. So children, here that part of the tree which remained is 8 by root 3 meters and the tree which is broken is 16 by root 3 meters. So what is the complete height of the tree? BC plus AC. So let's give him the answer. The complete height of the tree is equal to, tell me what it is, BC plus AC. BC is 8 by root 3 and AC is 16 by root 3. So as the denominators are same, so when you add, what will you get? 8 plus 16 is 24 by root 3. Shall we leave the answer like that? No. Let us little rationalize so that we can get little simplified answer. So let us 24 by root 3 into, we will rationalize it with root 3. Root 3 by root 3. You will get the answer as 24 root 3 in the numerator by root 3 into root 3, 3. So this 3 8s. So what is that you are going to get beta? 8 root 3. What is this 8 root 3? 8 root 3 meters is the height of the tree, complete height of the tree, the tree which was standing earlier on the ground. Children, in this problem, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower is 30. So let us see, this is the ground and he is talking about one tower, right? And let us take this is a point, right children? So now let's once again read. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point, so let us take this as a point now, from a point on the ground which is 30 meters away. This point is how many meters? 30 meters away from the foot of the tower. So let us take this as a P and this is A, this is B. So children, here is AB tower and from a point, the top of the tower is making how much? 30 degrees of angle of elevation. Once again we will read. What is it saying? The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point is 30 degrees, which is how many meters? 30 meters away from the foot of the tower. Till this we are clear. what's the next point he's saying? Find the height of the tower. He's asking us to find the height of this tower. So we need to find this one, this tower. So let's describe this figure. So what is the height of the tower here? AB. So let us write, let the height of tower be AB. Then what is this? This is nothing but the distance between the point of observation and foot of the tower. Distance between point of observation P and foot of tower. So tell me, what is the distance? PA is equal to 30 meters. PA is equal to how much? 30 meters. So now let's get into applications of trigonometry. So here children, as usual, what is this PAB? It's a right angle triangle and it is right angled at A. So let us name the sides. This is theta. With respect to this theta, this is going to be opposite side. This is adjacent side. Hypotenuse side is not required. Of course, this is hypotenuse side, but we are not going to. Every time we are not going to write it. We are going to do it directly this time. So opposite side is wanted. Adjacent side is given. So what ratio will take? Opposite by adjacent. So let us present it. In triangle, what is the triangle? PAB. In triangle PAB, angle A is 90 and angle P is 90, angle P is 30 degrees. So we want opposite side and adjacent side is provided. So we will write it as opposite side by adjacent side. So children, now tell me, what is opposite side by adjacent side? Is nothing but tan theta. So now we will substitute the value of theta and the sides. Theta, what is theta here? Tan theta is 30 is equal to opposite side is AB, adjacent side is PA. Of course 30 meters is given, but we will substitute in the next. AB by PA. So tan 30 from the table. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to AB. What is AB beta here? Not known. So keep it as it is. AB by PA is already given 30. So as we are supposed to find AB here, we will cross multiply AB into root 3. AB root 3 is equal to 30 into 1, 30. So as I need AB, I have to push this, I have to kick this root 3 that side. So let us, AB is equal to 30 by root 3. So shall we leave this answer here? No, we will further simplify it. AB is equal to 30 by root 3 into, we will rationalize both numerator and denominator with root 3. Then you will get 30 into root 3, 30 root 3 in the numerator, denominator root 3 into root 3, you will get just 3. So 3 tenths. So now let's give the conclusion. How much it is? 10 root 3. So how much is the height of the tower? 10 root 3. Let us give the conclusion. The height of tower given is how much? 10 root 3 meters. If you want, you can even substitute the value of root 3. What is the value of root 3? 1.732. 10 into 1.732, you will get 17.32 meters is the height of the tower.